I'm Paul Levinson, and welcome to Light On, Light Through, episode 255, my review of Star Trek Picard, first episode of the new second season, just up on Paramount Plus, and the debut episode of this second season of Star Trek Picard was very enjoyable, in spite of the annoying commercial breaks which lacerated the narrative on this paying service. That's right, I'm too cheap to pay more for Paramount Plus with no commercials. Anyway, as was the case with the first season, the most fun in this episode was the return of memorable characters from the Next Generation TV series, which of course is where Picard first appeared. In this case, in this episode, that would be Guinan and Q, two highly memorable characters from the original TV series. I hope we see more of them. And it was also good to see Seven of Nine back in action, continuing her role from the first season of Star Trek Picard. Now, as for the story, it was an interesting melange of Picard's personal turmoils and outright battles in space. Although Picard has loved women in the past, he's now unable to fully express his love to Laris. Maybe what happened to him at the end of the first season has gotten in the way, not of his physical libido, but the capacity of his soul to fully love another. We also learn in the first episode that the Borg will be at least one of the primary villains this season, and time travel will play a major role. I'm always happy about that, being a great fan of time travel as well as an author of many time travel stories. Now, this is confirmed, that is, the importance of time travel by Picard himself, who comments at some point in this episode that time is a more challenging vista to explore than space. And given that yesterday's Enterprise was one of the very best episodes of the Next Generation television series, along, by the way, with The Inner Light, another great episode. Both of those featured time travel, especially yesterday's Enterprise. It does make sense that Picard would feel that way about time. It was great to see Patrick Stewart in the title role, and also Alison Pill back from the first season as the highly intelligent Agnes. And I thought Santiago Cabrera as Chris, cigar in mouth and hand, in the captain's chair, well, he cut an effectively dashing figure. So I'll suffer through the commercials, watch every episode, and I'll be back here with reviews. There's more than enough in this start of the second season to keep me interested. Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief review of the first episode of the new second season of Star Trek Picard. I will be back here next week with my review of the next episode. Coming up soon will be reviews of the new episodes of two really excellent series. One of them, Suspicion. The other, as I keep saying, a really strange, unusual series in which people's personal lives and professional lives are separated. And I'm talking, of course, about Severance. I'll be back here with my review of the new episode of that series as well. And also coming up, I certainly will have some episodes devoted to the horrendous Russian invasion of Ukraine, including some very special interviews. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sound, and do whatever you can to help those people in Ukraine, now under siege from this wanton Russian invasion.
The Light on Light Through podcast.
Athens, 2042 AD. She ripped the paper in half, then ripped the halves, then ripped what was left again into bits and pieces of history that could have been. Sierra Waters had read once that, years ago, it was thought that men made love for the thrill, while women made love for the sense of connection it gave them.
Curled Up with a Good Book says, Sierra Waters is sexy as hell. You can find out more about The Plot to Save Socrates by Paul Levinson at theplottosavesocrates.com.
Paul Levinson Silk Code about an ancient biotech war raging on in secret for centuries.